Hey, it's me, Alyssa Nichols, back with you guys again with another video, and I just wanted to talk about the pros and cons of getting a job in high school because I know some people are iffy about it. Once you get to the age of 16, you guys want to start getting jobs, but you're iffy about time and time management and other things like that. So I just want to talk about my job, my experience. I've been working for about 6 months now at a pizza place. I just want to talk about the pros and the cons, and I have it on a piece of paper, so I might be looking down, so here we go. The pros, one is always money. I don't make very much. I make a little bit above minimum wage, but for a high school student, it's pretty good. I make $7.40 an hour, and usually people don't discuss how much they make, but I don't care because I'm just not one of those people who, because I discuss it with a lot of my friends. I'm like, hey, how much do you make? Just so I know, if other places are hiring for more, whatever. But my starting rate was $7.40, and I'm about at my 6 months mark, so it'll be in I don't know, a week. I'm at my 6 month mark, and I know I get a raise, but I think it's 25 cents maybe. I think a nickel maybe, I don't know. Somebody told me that wasn't much though. So I'm not gonna be at $8 an hour, but other jobs pay $8 an hour, which kind of irritates me because I'm like, okay, I work in food, which is a lot, at least I think. I don't know, I've never worked in retail, but I think that checking people out is a lot much less than food. So people who work in retail in my state, they're getting paid $8 an hour, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? Responsibility. Responsibility, I think that it teaches you responsibility. I think that it teaches you time management, teaches you skills in the real world of talking to people, dealing with rude ass people. I think that it teaches you a lot about how to count money, because some people, I know it's crazy, but some people can't count money, and that's something you have to learn to do. I think that it teaches you to listen to people, school officials and stuff like that. You don't really listen to them a whole lot, but having somebody that's your manager, even an assistant manager, you still have to listen to them, and whatever they say, even if it's bullshit, you do whatever they say. And I think that that teaches you, it kind of calluses you for the real world, just knowing what you need to do, being prepared for the real world. It just teaches you all of that, to put up with crap. A lot of people can't handle shit, and they'll be like, oh, I fucking quit, just because it's too much for them. But in the real world, if you have fucking kids, a home, you need to put food on the table, you can't just quit your job, you know what I mean? So I think it helps you just to put up with stuff and learn, stuff like that. I think that, if you live in an abusive house or a home that people fight a lot, I think that it does help you, you're out of the house. So when people complain to me about their home life, I'm like, dude, get a job. If they're old enough, I'm like, bro, get a job. You're not home as much. I never hardly see my family anymore. I see them a few nights a week, but I don't really get to spend a lot of time with my family. So I think that's my suggestion when people complain about their home life, which I'm not saying their complaining is not valid. I'm just saying if you need a solution for that, you can't stay at your grandma's or something, then get a job, because it really does help you not be home as much, which is good and bad because you don't really get to spend a lot of time with your family. The cons, there aren't that many. That's why it's at the bottom of my list. There's 2, and the cons, getting home late. But I mean, it's not like you're getting home late because you're not getting paid. You're getting paid for it. So if you're working late, at least you're getting the benefit of it. Yeah. So you don't have a lot of time. I mean, you do and you don't. Okay. I'm off 3 nights a week. I work 4. I don't have that much time, and whenever I am home, I'm so tired that I don't really do my homework. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it on my day off, but then I'm so tired, or there's stuff that I have to get done, laundry or something, so then I don't I don't do it, and I'm just lazy. But I mean, I'm not being lazy in the real world. I'm just being lazy at home. So it's not like I'm lazy and I can't get a job. I'm just want to be lazy on my days off, if you know what I mean. The second con, that I have, is shitty managers. I have a really crappy manager. Well, she's not my big manager, she's my assistant manager, and she's not even a manager. She's a shift leader. She's pretty shitty. She's rude. She lies about everything. Like one night it was when I first started working, like my first few weeks. My parents aren't used to us having jobs, you know what I mean? So they're not used to if I don't get off on time. And it had been like an hour past the time I was supposed to get off. And my phone was on silent and I wasn't replying to my dad. And he was like, hey, where are you? And I wasn't replying because obviously I was at work. And he called my store. And I was pretty sure that was my dad, but I wasn't for sure. And my dad called and he talked to her and he said, hey, is Alyssa there? You know, just being real nice because my dad's a manager himself. And she was like, yeah, she's here, she'll be off soon. And so they got off the phone. She runs straight to the back and tells everybody that that my dad called, chewed her ass up and down the wall, that I didn't get off on time. And it really did hurt my feelings because it was literally when I very first started working there. I'm like, I wanted to make friends and I didn't know if it would sound like I was a tattletale or, oh, she didn't get off on time because, you know, her dad called, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to make friends, but now I really don't give a shit, you know what I mean? I just thought of another con while I was talking about that, so add that to my list. Working with kids, because there's this girl that I work with and she takes her break whenever she wants to take a break. Her boyfriend works with us, so he can't take a break unless other people take their break, so he has to wait for other people to get back to take his break. Well, she won't take her break unless he can take his break, so he has to wait on people, and then I have to wait on her to take her break because she takes it whenever she wants to. And then they take like 30-minute break because they're boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's just ridiculous. So yeah, that's a con, is people not taking their breaks on time. Also shitty managers, and plus I had one manager who he was like training, because our facility is like a training facility, like they train people to be managers at other locations, so it's just like a kind of like an internship, I guess. And he was sexually harassing our managers, and they basically told him, like, you're gonna have to quit or we're gonna fire you, because, you know, it looks better on an application if you quit. It doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad either, you know what I mean? And so basically, yeah, he's creepy. They had to fire him. There was another guy jacking off in the drive-thru apparently that before I got here. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard through the grapevine, that there was some guy and he was creepy and he like jacked off in the drive-thru, which I'm not 100% sure that's true because my source isn't very great. And then my rant is when people come to me and complain to me that they don't have any time and they don't even have a job. They're like, oh, I don't have time for that or this or blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, how are you gonna say you don't have no time? Because I go to school and I work and I still have time I have little time, but I do have time. So I hate when people complain to me that they don't have any time, and I'm like, how many hours do you sit at home after school? Because I gotta work, you know what I mean? Like, I keep saying you know what I mean, but just trying to have people to relate to. So yeah, that's my little rant / pros / cons of having a job in high school. And another con is on Sundays. I work Sundays because nobody likes to work Sundays, and this is why. Church people come, and I'm a Christian too, so I'm not saying like church people are bad, but they come in about 30 minutes until we close, and they stay in an hour after we close, and we close at 10. So I can't even start cleaning up until 11. And I feel like sometimes people think that whenever they leave, you leave, but that's not the case. After they leave, you stay there and you clean up all their mess, all their food and trash and everything. You do that, and then you start cleaning the restaurant. And it's a process. It takes a while. And so for me cleaning up, it's gonna take me maybe an hour and a half. So once you leave, it takes me a while to get my stuff done. So it just really irritates me when people come in, and I understand they're paying customers, but I would understand if they were, you know, just eating or something, but no. They like to visit, and so after they're done eating, then they visit for an extra $45 an hour. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of ridiculous. I guess it's like a rant, but like, I'm trying to be rude, but like, it's just annoying because I feel like a lot of people think that when you leave, I leave, and I don't. like it takes a while to get the whole place clean. So there you go. Hope that video helped you. I would recommend getting a job. I love my job. It has done nothing but benefit me. It has helped me with life skills. It has helped me with money skills. It's helped me with managing my money because I don't spend a lot of my money because I want to move out. And it's also great for your parents. Like my mom and dad, it was kind of hard on them at first because we're home every single day after school. We don't ever go anywhere. And it's helped my parents a little bit, just like weaning them off of like, because my sister, she's almost 18 and I am almost 17. You know, we're really close in age. And so we're probably going to move out about the same, maybe a year or two apart. So it just helped my parents kind of get ready for that early nesting stage and having us move out, you know what I mean? Like just them getting used to it and stuff like that. So I think that's good that, you know, they're getting used to just being alone. You're right. So I hope that's helped y'all. I keep trying to close this, but then I think of another point. So I'm gonna get off here. I made my mom a birthday present and I want to show you guys. So before I paint it, and I'll show you guys afterwards and her reaction maybe. I made my mom a birdhouse for her birthday because she likes birds and stuff, and last year I made her like a bird feeder. And so I made her a birdhouse with my dad, and I actually built it with him, and I'm gonna paint it. I want to paint it like her favorite colors, but then again I also like want to paint it like bird attraction colors, you know what I mean? So I'll show you guys it, and then I'll show you on her birthday or when I get it done. This is her birdhouse. So obviously it's not painted yet. I'm gonna paint it soon. I'm gonna give it to her. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you like my videos, subscribe for more. I can give you some more life tips, or whatever. I just talk about some random stuff. I do makeup reviews. I'm getting some stuff in the mail, so I'm gonna do some reviews over that. And then I've been testing beauty products to try out and show you guys, like, because I've been doing a lot of hair stuff, you know what I mean, like hair, like growth stuff. So I just wanted to test them. Like I wanted to tell you guys that I was trying them, but then again I wanted to test them, see if they actually worked, and you know, so I can give like a proper review. So I'll just check back in with you guys whenever I do those reviews. I'm doing like a skin and hair review. So thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Don't dislike it just because you don't like it. Subscribe to me, and I always appreciate you guys' comments. I love them. I check every single one of them, and I love responding to you guys and Snapchatting you guys and stuff like that. So thank you for watching. Bye.